How does Oktoberfest bring Munich to life with beer and Bavarian traditions? Berlin's winding streets merge history and modernity. Can you picture getting lost there? What hidden gems do the German countryside hold? From the romantic road storybook castles to the town's festive Christmas markets. Taste bratwurst, sauerkraut, admire Cologne Cathedral, and celebrate Karneval in Germany's cultural heart. Germany's historic Rothenburg ob der Tauber and beautiful Dresden will leave you wanting more. Join us as we discover Germany's feast-filled customs, fascinating cities, and memorable culture. The essence of German culture is embodied in its people, language, and rich traditions, all of which have been instrumental in shaping Europe and influencing the wider world. Known as Germany in English, its natives refer to it as Deutschland, a testament to their unique cultural identity. This nation is renowned as a haven for intellectuals and poets, further amplifying its cultural distinctiveness. From its basic job in the sacred Roman domain to its ongoing situation as one of the world's strongest economies, Germany's complex history has left a persevering through engrave on its social scene. Today, with a diverse population of approximately 82.2 million, Germany is a mosaic of native Germans and residents from different nations, coexisting in an atmosphere of tolerance and mutual respect. The Germans use the spelling Deutschland, even though the English-speaking world refers to it as Germany. The Latin form is Germania, the French is Allemagne, and the Turkish is Almanya. Although Berlin is the nation's capital, other major urban centers in Germany include Hamburg, Munich, and Cologne. The average life expectancy in Germany is around 79 years for men and 83 years for women. German is spoken, and Christianity is the dominant religion. It's true that Germans have a low unemployment rate and that they work hard and arrive on time. It's also true that they drink a lot of beer, and that these cliches are widely held. Language. Over 95% of the population is fluent in German, either Standard German or one of its many regional varieties. Upper and Lower Sorbian, Romani, Danish, North and Saterland Frisian, and German are the only minority languages officially recognized by the German government. A large number of immigrant communities have led the development of their own languages, including Turkish, Kurdish, Russian, and Greek languages such as Albanian and Polish. Clothing. The typical German today wears a Western-style wardrobe. In a professional setting, both sexes wear dark, understated suits and shirts. Traditional clothing varies slightly from one part of the country to another. A common example is the traditional attire of the German state of Bavaria, which consists of leather pants for men that just end above the knee and a dress with a bodice, shirt, full skirt, and an apron for women. These outfits are common sightings at festivals and carnivals. Religion. 65% to over 2/3 of Germans distinguish as Christians, with 29% recognizing as Catholic. Muslim people make up 4.4% of the populace. As many as 36% of US adults claim no religious affiliation at all, while another 18% identify with neither Christianity nor Islam. Symbolism. The events that have defined German culture and heritage have also influenced the evolution of the country's emblems over time. The eagle represents the Holy Roman Empire, which was split between Prussia and Austria in 1886. Others who are both significant and divisive icons include Immanuel Kant, Johann Gottfried von Herder, and Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. The national flag, which is black, red, and gold, is the most recognizable symbol of the country today. Literature. When contrasted with different nations, Germany positions exceptionally regarding its understanding capability. Around 94,000 new books are distributed by German distributors consistently, and Germany is additionally home to the world's biggest book fair, the Global Frankfurt Book Fair. While this might shock some, both the primary book and the principal magazine were initially distributed in German. Philosophy. Germany has been the birthplace of several eminent philosophers whose thoughts have left an indelible mark on the world. Among them stands the significant figure of Immanuel Kant, whose philosophical perspectives were profoundly shaped by his fellow countrymen Schopenhauer and Nietzsche. These influential thinkers spent their entire careers within their native Germany. However, the German roots of Marx and Engels, the architects of the communist theory. Cuisine. The Germans love their beer, sausages, and the variety of breads they bake. That's not just a generalization, it's a proven reality. The annual beer consumption of a typical German is predicted to be around 140 liters. Beer consumption in Germany dropped to 2.25 liters per person in 2012, the lowest level since the wall came down in 1990. After the Czechs, they are Europe's biggest fans of beer. Wurst, which translates to sausages in English, are a staple of German cooking. They can be made from pig, beef, or veal and come in a variety of flavors. Germans are justifiably proud of their country's long history of bread baking. There are round portions, square portions, dark portions, white portions, sweet portions, delicate portions, plain portions, and portions studded with each possible sort of seed. Delicious traditional meals, both meat-based and vegetarian or vegan, abound in German cooking. No matter how finicky an eater you are, you will find plenty to eat and drink in Germany. And we think you should know some more things about the food of Germany. Here, you have the chance to get 1,500 tantalizing types of beer, 300 hearty varieties of bread, and a staggering 1,000 types of mouth-watering sausages. You'll quickly learn why in Bavaria, beer is cheerfully considered a food. Witness the effervescence of Oktoberfest, the world's grandest beer festival held in Munich, where a standard glass brims with a full liter of golden brew. Navigate the beer ordering process like a local, thumb for one beer and first finger for two. Music. The majority of the world's most celebrated classical composers were born in Germany and passed away there as well. This includes everyone from Bach and Beethoven to Haydn and Mozart. Aside from Brahms and Beethoven, other well-known German composers include Schubert, Handel, Telemann, Orff, etc. Festivals celebrating anything from electronic music to hip-hop and rock and roll can now be found all over Germany. Rock am Ring is not just Germany's largest, but also one of the world's largest music festivals, attracting both international musicians and music lovers. Visitors from all over the world flock to Germany to see the opera houses. Architecture. The turbulent history of the country is reflected in its many and interesting architectural styles. The history of Germany is best depicted through the country's many palaces, castles, churches, and monuments. Germany's modern land was formerly home to a flourishing ancient culture that left behind architectural remnants such as amphitheaters, baths, and Roman bridges. Churches like the Abbey Church of St. Michael's, built at the turn of the 10th century, are examples of pre-Romanesque architecture. On the other hand, several cathedrals from the Romanesque era are still standing today. Numerous churches, including the Cologne Cathedral, saw construction throughout the Gothic period. Castles and palaces like Heidelberg Castle and the Ducal Residence in Landshut, Germany, and the Ducal Residence in Landshut, Germany, are typical examples of Renaissance architecture. The 18th century saw the introduction of Baroque architecture to Germany, and numerous examples of this style, such as the Wartburg Residence and the Augustusburg Castle, continue to draw visitors today. Historicism is the style of architecture that includes the Semper Opera in Dresden, the Schwerin Palace, and the Ulm Cathedral. Examples of structures from the modern era include the Einstein Tower, Berlin Modernism Housing Estates, and Gliwice Radio Tower. Celebrations. The Germans might have gained notoriety for being excessively serious and regulatory, yet they likewise know how to live it up. This is best demonstrated by the large numbers of people that attend carnivals and festivals. Both festivities usher in a festive time of year when communities show massive parties and parades and celebration. The carnivals have deep roots in Catholicism and are currently commemorated with street parades featuring costumed participants hiding their identities behind masks. There are numerous festivals and carnivals that honor various aspects of happiness and existence. Even their nuptials are lavish affairs. Bread and salt are good luck charms for the groom and his future family, and the bride is expected to carry them. The groom, on the other hand, is expected to bring grain as a symbol of prosperity. We hope you liked this video. Go smash the like and subscribe button for more amazing videos.